Well, hey y'all, today's video is sponsored by Jackery. We have much work to do with the Jackery 5000 Plus, and I'm so excited because we're gonna push it to the limit one more time. Yeah, the Jackery. We're pushing it to the limits right here, right now at the JL Ranch. Friends, this is the Jackery Explorer 5000 Plus. This Jackery Explorer 5000 Plus powers our entire barn. This is our tack room slash med room, and as you can see and imagine, there's been an investment in much of this horse supply, particularly up in the medication space and just in the overall care space. And then when you switch to the tack, this is all incredibly important to us and to our horses, and we must maintain it in the highest possible way. The problem is we're in a barn that's 500 foot from anything plus and over that distance from power. So the Jackery Explorer 5000 Plus not only powers this tack room, it powers the whole barn. Let me show you. I know you can't see them perfectly, but we have two sets of solar panels on top of the roof here to produce all the power that we need. They're wired to go directly into the barn. And as you can see, not only do we have light, but in the summertime we have fans, and in here we keep a dehumidifier plugged in. The power line from the solar panels comes down in here and goes directly into the input in the Jackery. Now the Jackery has emergency capabilities to charge for solar. It can charge the entire thing in 3.5 hours. And I don't know if you've been in a hurricane or a storm without power to know that this machine, while yes, we're using it in a barn, but imagine using it for your entire home during those circumstances and then being able to charge it fully in 3.5 hours. It's incredible. So not only does the Jackery have the AC volt and the USB and the USB-C, it also has the capability to plug in a 30 amp piece of equipment. In my circumstance, I would consider plugging in my entire RV. Yes, it could be powered right here with the Jackery 5000 Explorer Plus. However, it could also power a water heater or a dryer or a water well. And friends, I don't know if you've ever been without a water well during times of power outages, but it's incredibly challenging. For today's purposes, I intend to plug in the dehumidifier and get that running. I also am going to utilize the fan, and for funsies, because I do need to clean the barn, we're going to get this pressure washer going. Meanwhile, the Jackery is going to power every bit of it. All right, let's get this cranking. So I'm going to use the AC outlets, and this is already plugged in. This is our dehumidifier. All right, here we go. Here we go now. 40% seems okay for now. So just running the dehumidifier alone, we would be able to run this for right under 20 hours straight. Now, that is if we weren't simultaneously charging. We are, so I know that it has the capability to keep going just like the little engine that could. And there you have it. So we started using some power, and now we are absorbing some power directly from the heavens above. Next up is our fan. And in times where we have super high humidity, because this is in fact Houston, we have to run fans throughout this entire barn. This fan is strictly purposed for the tack room only. Now, adding that, we're pulling a total of 333 watts-ish, and we have more than 20 hours to be able to maintain all of this, because once this got going, it balanced out. In addition to that, we are refueling our Jackery at the same exact time. Now, as thoughtful as we were when we built this barn, we weren't thoughtful enough to add real lighting. I know what you're saying. I know. So we're gonna go ahead and plug in this tripod and ring light for funsies to give ourselves some light. You know, it gets dark at 4:30 p.m. now. All right, let's get that on. Oh, I feel like she can do more. I feel like she needs to do more. Let's go find a few more things to plug in. All right, next up is our headlamp. One of the key essentials to farm life. We sure are cranking it out. Next up, it's time to do the pressure washing that I've been holding out on. Now this is a pretty big piece of equipment right here. It takes a lot of power. I wonder if the Jackery is gonna be able to keep up. Let's get you plugged in here. Oh boy. What's that doing to us? 927 watts of power coming out for the pressure washer, the dehumidifier, and the fan. Yeah, friends, we're cranking.
The Jackery Explorer 5000 Plus is the best premium essential home backup. It's designed for families seeking a seamless installation-ready home power system. As you can see, it's on casters, so it has the capability to be moved, in addition to easily accessible ports to plug in solar and your recharging functions from the AC outlet as well. This is a long-term investment. It's engineered to last greater than 10 plus years, and it's not just an emergency gadget. Even with daily use, the battery still retains 70% capacity even after 10 years.
Jackery is hosting a winter preparedness sale with up to 65% off. You can use the code Jackery5 for an extra 5% off. A special thanks to Jackery for sponsoring today's video, for sharing the 5000 Explorer Plus with us, and for allowing us to showcase all of the wonderful things that it does for us out in our barn. Farm life is absolutely evolved and changed because of Jackery today. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I hope y'all check out Jackery at the link below.